So I've been kind of waiting for like 20 minutes for these kids to leave so I can make a video. Oh my goodness. Get some coffee. How are you guys doing? It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's nice and cool here and a little dreary, which is my weather. Coffee, dinner in the oven, everybody gone, so time for video. And I gotta tell you, I did a bad thing again. Bad because I brought Sage with me. And my son, who actually said to me, Mom, we waited in the car for 4.5 hours to go into a house for 12 minutes. And I was like, yes, that is what we did, Brian. That's what we did. But I brought Sage with me, and man, you know, she got an expensive taste. It was brutal. But I've never been to an estate sale where the whole thing was pretty much loaded with Living Dead dolls, which is why I had to go. It was like, I want to say there was about 100 there. Maybe more than 100. If I count, there was Living Dead dolls and Bleeding Edge goths. I don't know how these people price these things. It was crazy. It was crazy. The same doll, and not a variant and nothing, but the same doll, two of them. One is priced at $80, one is priced at $25. It's like they had just random people, like, you price this side of the room, you look these up and price this side of the room, and you go over here. It was crazy. So I had to be really, really picky, because I'm not used to going to estate sales where the dolls were like, you know, $80. I'm used to, if it's a box doll, it's $10, you know, or it's things in a pile. So, and the fact that I had Sage with me, it was going to be an expensive weekend, which it did end up being. We ended up getting, including the Bleeding Edge goth, because we went back again. We got 8. So I brought some of mine down here because Sage wanted to see them, and I brought Lulu out because she's probably my favorite. Yeah, I think you made the favorites. But, you know, these dolls, they're not worth $80, honestly. I mean, their quality is, as far as we're concerned, their quality is really crap. And sometimes their painting is really crap. But I have learned that their clothing, quite often, is very good. So, you know, she's got roller skates on, it's Lulu. Anyways, we ended up with 8. Sage wanted to see all the other ones that I had. So I think we counted. I think maybe we have 17 plus 8 minus 2. What's that? So, like, I don't know. 22? I don't know. Whatever. But I wanted to show you the ones we got. When we went back, I'll start with this one. When we went back the second day, Zoe wanted the Bleeding Edge goth. So it's this one, which is, I think, Esmeralda. I'm not allowed to take her out because Sage is Zoe is a in-box collector. I don't know how she lives here with that, but she collects things in-box. She likes it that way. She's a little, you know. So that's that one. There was ones, it was hard to see in the pictures which ones were there. And I, you know, as a follower and as a collector of a pseudo collector of these dolls, like, I stopped at a certain point where I thought they looked really shitty. And now I think they're looking a little bit better again. So I haven't collected for a while. But it was hard looking at the pictures to try to figure out which ones were there. But all of the Alice in Wonderland were there. And this is what Sage wanted. Now, this is a prime example. This is, she is taken out, but I'm going to move her. Don't fall. We did take her out, but she looks really cute in the packaging. So, this is not the variant, and she was marked, they were all marked crazy. They were a little crazy. They were a little pricey. Sage didn't want the variant. She wanted this one. Pain in the ass. So all of these were there, and the Wizard of Oz were there. I don't think up close the Wizard of Oz were that great, but, you know. But I spent the whole time trying to figure out looking at the pictures, like, which ones could I get that were on my, like, all-time, you know, Grail Living Dead doll list, and which ones could I get to cover what I'm going to have to pay for Sage and Zoe. You know what I mean? So, and when we rushed in, there was a dealer behind me. He was kind of a jerk. And he was grabbing, like, willy-nilly. Like, he didn't know what he was grabbing. The first thing I went through was for the, it's hard. It's like, do I grab my Grail first, or do I grab the money doll first? In this case, I grabbed the money doll first, just because I didn't think he would know what he was doing. Or I was nervous that he might know what he was doing. So, I grabbed this one first, which is the Dyed in Doom Comic Card exclusive. This is not the variant exclusive, but it is Dyed in Doom. It's very cute. So we can't open this one because this one's already on eBay because like I said, I gotta make my Dolly funds back. So look at that horrible reflection. So that's Dyed in Doom. I don't think they're very cute. Zoe thinks they're cute. I don't think they're great. But then I had to go grab the Grails. Now, these are open because, you know, it's me. So, Lottie. This is Lottie. She's been on my list for a very long time. This one, yeah, ever since I started collecting, I've wanted Lottie. So, to get her for, you know, on the low end of an eBay price was pretty good. And like I said, I ripped them right out of the box. I do save the, you know, the coffins, but... So this is Lottie. I think she's cute. I'm not in love with her eye makeup in person. I don't think they're great, but you know, they're alright. Lottie. So she came home very excited. I wish I could display these guys. That's the thing. Like, I would display these guys out of the coffin somewhere because they are cool. But where'd it go? Oh, and then she was, I didn't see Sybil. Sybil was on is probably my other, you know, oh, I'm never going to find that one. She was actually already open, so I'm very happy with that. Not that it changed the price anyways. Oh, and I got the very cool Obscura Antiques and Oddities New York City t-shirt, which was probably better find than the dolls, honestly. But Sybil, who I do adore, and because I adore her eyes, and the straight jacket, which is awesome. And her dirty feet. So this is Sybil. She came home. Those are... No, I got 3. Sage got 2. Well, no, we have to share because, like I said, it was pricey. So these are the ones from the first day. So Dyed in Doom, Sybil, Lottie, and Alice in Wonderland were from the first day. And Henry, who I... was not on my list, but when I saw her and saw that she was on the lower end of the price ranges, I said, oh, I have to have her. And her wings, this is what I mean about the quality. Like, the quality of the basic doll is, I mean, look at those hands. Like, you know, they're just like, is she wearing gloves? What is that? But her wings are fantastic. Shoes, not so great. I mean, they're alright. You know, but the clothing is pretty good. Pretty good. But the wings, fantastic. And I think she's gorgeous. So she's, Henry. Really like her. So those are, I think that's what I'm getting to keep. So we're sharing this one. So I went back the second day, not at 5 o'clock in the morning, more like at like 11. And I was like, you still got dolls left? And the girl was like, weren't you here for, like, really early yesterday morning? I was like, yeah, but it was too crazy. I couldn't deal with it. So, of course, nothing was marked down because, you know, whatever. So I had a list of ones that we were going to get. Like, I was going to get the Posey, but it was a 13th anniversary Posey, so I was kind of eh. And, well, Purges, who I do like. But then I saw Beelzebub. Beelzebub, who is on mine and Sage, is like, oh my god, we got to have him. He's amazing. They just have painted eyes. So he is amazing. I love his little fly outfit. I love his paint job. I think he's gorgeous. And his wings, which Zoe said, they look like crap. I said, no, they look like fly wings, dude. They're really good. Are they Velcroed on? No, they're actually stitched on. Ugh, I love him. Some of them you see, like, in person, and they just don't look good. Like, Jack the Ripper was there, and I know he, like, I was like, maybe he could be, like, the money doll that I buy today, because I had to buy a money doll to cover, you know, the second day. He just doesn't look good in person, and I was like, I can't do it. Because I might have been tempted to keep him. But there was a lot of clown ones I wouldn't buy. Ones that, you know, just look too sweet. So then I managed, on the second day, after all the dealers and everybody had been there, this Mezco, 2009 con exclusive was still there. And she actually has inset eyes. So I put her on eBay too, hoping to, you know, sell her. And that is all I have. That's it, and that was all of them. So, a lot of stress for not a lot of dolls. And at least I do feel good that I got someone that, like, I'm like, okay, now I got Lottie, and I got Sybil, and I don't really need anymore. Like, I feel like ugh, I don't have to buy anymore. But now I created like a little sage monster. You know what I mean? I'm like, she's like, oh, I want this one. I just hope she forgets about it. Moves on to other things. But he's really cute. So, and the White Rabbit is really cute. Like, that's Exorcist. She likes Exorcist. That's her original favorite. So, yeah, that's it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to clean up some doll stuff. Gonna have a garage sale next Saturday, so I'm going through that stuff that's doesn't sell on Mercari. I'm gonna throw in a garage sale so I don't have to deal with it anymore. And I got this little curio wall thingy, which I'm trying to put. Larry's in there. You probably can't even tell that's him, but I'm trying to put my little bisque dolls in there because they just float around the house and get lost. So I'm trying to corral them into a space. So I am trying to clean in here today. This little corner of the world. It's not going very good. Anyways, hope you guys have a great week. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because, like I said, I got some stuff to do, and my phone is probably going to die because that's the way it is. I had to cut my bangs before I made the video because my bangs were like down to here and they're driving me crazy. So that is it. So, yeah, if you're interested, I'm That Toy Freak on eBay, and Dyed and Doom and this one are up there. Dyed and Doom already has a lot of bids, which got me a little nervous because that kind of gets me nervous. But she doesn't have any, so if you're interested, she's really gorgeous, and she actually has inset eyes, which is nice. But like I like her, but I don't know. I wouldn't unwrap her, and that means you have to go. I guess that's the way it works around here. If I can't take you out of the package because I think you may be worth money, then you have to leave. Otherwise, I'm ripping you right out. I told Sage, I was like, Sage, if you want them and I can get them out of the package, she's like, yeah, I don't care. I'm like, okay, then it's reasonable. But the prices on these on the estate sale, I think the Jack the Ripper was $80. Oh, there's my battery thing, which means the phone is probably dead. As usual. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging around and watching. Have a wonderful week. I'm going to end it there. Mwah. See you later.